Hi everybody, I'm Tom Elliott with John Deere, and today we'll show you how to get rainwater away from your home's foundation. As you may know, we've been asking folks to send their project ideas to Tips Notebook. Well, Jeremy and Corey Unruh did just that. They started working on this property in northeast Kansas right after they purchased it, and they quickly realized getting rainwater away from the house foundation was something they really needed to do. Now they plan to build an addition on the north side of their house. So we agreed to tie a current and future downspout together and then continue that extension underneath the driveway and out onto the open property. For this project, we'll use a John Deere 3038E compact utility tractor with a 370B backhoe. We'll also use a 300E loader with a 61-inch materials bucket. Our materials include 12 10-foot lengths of 4-inch Schedule 30 PVC pipe, several connectors for securing the pipe sections together, and one end cap where the drain pipe will release water onto the turf. When planning to dig on your property, it's very important to make sure you don't dig into any underground utilities. So we asked Mr. Unruh to call 811, the number to call to have all your utility lines marked before you start digging. With the utilities flagged, we plotted where the two underground downspout extensions should meet so they can continue as one line to our desired destination. Then we marked the line for that trench with spray paint, and we're ready to get started. Using the backhoe attached to our tractor, Dan, also known as Digger Dan, started digging the first trench from where the downspout on the new addition will be located. We want our drain pipe to have a 1% slope, so water will always drain properly. That means the trench and the drain pipe must slope away from the house with at least 1 inch of fall for every 8 feet of run. We'll make sure the slope is correct by using a 4-foot level. For a 1% slope, we want to maintain a slope that's always at least one bubble off level going away from the downspout location. Next, Digger Dan dug a trench from the existing downspout out to the path of the first trench so we can connect the two. To do that, we'll use a 45-degree connector. We'll coat each piece with a little primer and a little glue, then connect the two by turning the pipe slightly to help seat it securely. Now we have a single drain line handling 2 downspouts. Time to tackle the driveway that's made of asphalt millings with a gravel base. So using the materials bucket, Dan scraped and piled the asphalt and gravel to one side. Then, using the backhoe, he continued the trench right through the driveway, piling the soil to the side opposite the asphalt and gravel. That way, when it's time to fill in the trench, the different materials will be separate and he can put them back in their proper order. Then, Digger Dan continued the trench out into the large grassy area on the other side of the driveway. We connected all the PVC pipe sections using the primer and glue and made sure they maintain our desired 1% slope. Then Dan covered them all with soil and topped the driveway section with its gravel and asphalt. Finally, we inserted an end cap in the drain pipe where it comes to daylight to prevent varmints from making a home in the pipeline. And our job is done. The Unruhs will continue to push soil over the covered trench as settling occurs and use any remainder wherever they need it around their property. Not bad for a half day's work. Frontier has nearly 600 implements that are available only from your John Deere dealer, the place to go for advice and equipment. So remember, for implements that help turn your tractor into the workhorse it was built to be, think Frontier and your John Deere dealer.